Good morning, everybody. My name is Chandrasekhar. I'm going to give a session on data analytics and Power BI. I have genuine experience of 15 years in software development and training. Please save my number 63050606684 for trainings related updates in WhatsApp status. Currently, I'm giving trainings to corporate companies like Captivate Softtech, SSI, Hetero Pharmacy, St. Joseph Degree College, RAS Global Services, Visual Path, Exceltics, and other training institutes and companies. So I worked in Accenture, Wipro, and Thales companies as a team lead. Currently, I'm giving trainings on Power BI, data analytics, Python, financial analytics, HR analytics, clinical analytics, SQL, Tableau, Excel, ETL testing, etc. Here I have given my Urban Pro profile and LinkedIn profile. You can watch it. What is data analytics? Data analytics is the process of analyzing the data to make some useful conclusions. For example, if I have a TV washing machine sales business, how do we know which products are selling more and which products are selling less? We will come to know these things only if we take recent 3 months or 4 months data and analyze. Okay. Suppose I have 2 branches in my business. In Pune branch, sales is high. In Bangalore branch, sales is less. Where do we need some action, in Pune or in Bangalore? Actually, in both branches, we need some action plan. Suppose in Pune branch, sales is high. So what we need to do? We need to increase the stock so that we will get more business and more profits. In Bangalore branch, sales is less. So what we have to do? We will try to increase the sales by giving discounts, free gifts, offers, promotions, etc. So in both cases, we need some action plan. What is Power BI? Power BI is one of the most popular data visualization and data analysis tool from Microsoft. Power BI takes input data from different data sources, different types of files and databases, and can produce beautiful reports. As you can see in the diagram, Power BI is taking data from Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Access, SQL Server. Like that, it can take data from different types of files and databases. So in this data analytics Power BI course, we are covering all topics of Power BI, DAX, Power Query, Power BI Service, SQL, 2 projects, revision class for interview, and other things are optional. If you want, you can add Python. If you want, you can add Tableau, Excel, other things also. So as a part of Python, we are covering core Python, Python data analytics, data visualization, object-oriented programming, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, database handling, 2 projects, revision class for interview. So detailed contents PDF also available with me. I can send to you. So as a part of this course's project, product delivery, incident management, education, financial analytics, HR analytics, clinical analytics, shares, mutual funds, or other projects. So one thing I want to clearly say is, everyday class, we don't go through any slides like this. Everyday class will be a practical class. Every day, we will open Power BI, we will open SQL Server and work on practical examples. We will open Python, we will open server, we will open Power BI and work on practical examples. Only in today's first introduction, I am showing some slides. Even in today's first introduction also, after the slides, I will show you practical example. In this slide, I am showing the sequence of activities we will follow for creating visualizations using Power BI desktop. Left side, you can see different types of files and databases. First step, even before going to Power BI, you need to verify the data at the source level using SQL. Second step, there is a Power Query editor in Power BI. Using Power Query editor, we will edit the data as per our project requirement. Third step, we need to create relations between the database tables. Okay. Fourth step, there is a DAX language in Power BI. DAX contains a lot of functions and operators. Using DAX functions, we can implement any kind of calculations we need in our project. For example, if we are doing a banking project, what calculations will be there in banking? Interest calculations, simple interest, compound interest, EMI calculations. Like that, there will be different types of calculations. So actually creating visualizations. Visualizations means displaying. Displaying bar chart or pie chart is the last and easiest step. You can do without training also. Displaying a bar chart, pie chart, you can do without training also. But before that, these 4 steps are more important. These 4 steps need more knowledge and practice. Okay. So once if data is loaded into Power BI, we can create different types of visualizations using Power BI. Let us see in the tool. This is Power BI tool. Right side, you can see different types of visualization icons like column chart, bar chart, line chart, area chart, ribbon chart, waterfall chart, funnel chart, pie chart, etc. Left side, you can see report window icon, data window icon, relationships or data model icon. If you want to load data, there are menu options available. If you want to load Excel data, there is Excel option. If you want to load SQL data, there is SQL option. Let us click on Excel option. You can browse and select an Excel file. It is loading data. After loading data, right side, it will display the list of columns. See, these are the list of columns from my Excel file. Left side, if you click on data window icon, you can see the data also. So this is the data just now I loaded from Excel file. Let us see some examples. If you want to create a bar chart, you can create a bar chart. If you want to create a table report, you can create a table report. You can add whatever the columns you want in the table report. employee ID, first name, last name, salary, whatever the columns you want, you can add in the report. You can do formatting, you can apply styles, colors, all those things. You can create area chart, you can create funnel chart, you can create tree map. This is a tree map. You can create pie charts. Like this, once if data is loaded into Power BI, you can create different types of visualizations using Power BI. Next, analyzing data by groups. For example, let us take a supermarket. For a large supermarket, if you create a bar chart for product-wise sales, it will show thousands of bars because there will be thousands of products in large supermarket. More better way is divide all the products into groups. Example, food items one group, stationery one group, plastic items one group, children's toys one group. Like that, if you divide all the products into 6 or 7 groups, then you can create a product group wise sales report, which is more convenient for the management to get the quick insights. Okay. This is a sample sales dashboard which is showing sales of different TV brands. If you look at the top bar chart, upper bar chart, we have Samsung, Sony, and LG TV. These are top 3 brands by sales. That means we need to increase the stock of Samsung, Sony, and LG so that we will get more business and more profits. Next, if you look at the below bar chart, we have some more brands like Realme TV, VU TV, Infinix TV, Mark TV. So these are least selling brands. So what we have to do? Either we can discontinue selling these brands or you can decrease the collection of these brands. Okay. Next. As I told, there is a Power Query editor inside Power BI. Power Query editor is used to edit the data as per our project requirement. Let us see in the tool. This is Power BI main window. If you want to go to Power Query editor, click on the transform data. It will take you to the Power Query editor window. So this is Power Query editor window. You can see there are a lot of menu options which are useful for data editing. You can select columns, you can remove columns, you can select rows, you can remove rows, you can do sorting, you can split columns, you can do grouping, aggregations, you can replace values, you can change data types. Like that, without writing any expression or formula, without writing any code, just by clicking menu options, you can do any kind of editing. Let us see one example. I have a car column here. In this column, if I want to split first 2 characters, click on split column. Number of characters I am giving 2. See, like this. First 2 characters are splitted from every car name. Like this. Without writing any code or formula, just by clicking the menu option, you can get the editing done. That is the advantage of Power Query Editor. Okay. Next. As I told, there is a DAX language in Power BI. The full form of DAX is Data Analysis Expressions. DAX contains different categories of functions like mathematical functions, aggregation functions, text functions, logical functions. Okay. Let us see some examples. Using all these functions, we can implement any kind of calculations we need in our project. Let us see some example. In my data, I have current salary and previous salary. Suppose if I want to calculate how much increment each employee got. So we need to write a DAX expression. Click on new column. First, we need to give some name to the column, increment or hike. Current salary minus previous salary by previous salary. After writing the formula, press enter key. See, the newly calculated columns also added in this right side list of columns. Salary hike also added in the list of columns. So now you can use this column, calculated column, to any report. You can add to the table, you can add to bar chart, you can add to pie chart. Let us add to the table. See, now this report is showing current salary, previous salary, and salary hike. See, Umesh got 12.5%, Japesh got 25%, Rakesh got 16.67%, like that. So did you get some idea? So we need to write formulas and calculate the required values in our project. After calculating the values, we have to use these values. We have to display the calculated values in the report like this. Okay. So the Power BI desktop is completely free. You can freely download and install. You can develop any reports. You can practice for totally free of cost. But if you want to do business, that means if you want to give access to your reports in internet, that is not free. If you want to publish your report or give you access to your reports in the internet, you have to pay money and take license of Power BI service. Okay. That's all about the Power BI and data analytics introduction. Are you keeping on postponing your software training plan to after Dasara, after Diwali, like that? So don't postpone like that. Hurry up and join today. We have discount offers, attractive discount offers today. Join today, complete software training quickly, and get ready for interviews in 2 to 3 months. Are you going to institutes or consultants for training? Then you will be paying more money. If you go to institute or consultant, you have to pay both tutor fees and also institute or consultant's commission. We have time slots ranging from morning 6 a.m. to night 11:30 p.m. Also, we are starting two low-cost training batches at Indian afternoon 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. So hurry up and do registration today. Why should you learn from me? So as I told, I have genuine experience of 15 years in software development and training. So currently I'm giving training to corporate companies also like Captivate Softtech, SSI, Hetero Pharmacy, Exceltics, VLR trainings, St. Joseph Degree College, Visual Path, and other companies and institutes. So I worked in Accenture, Wipro, and Thales companies as a team lead. So I will give hands-on training with practical scenarios and free periodical revision classes after completing the course also. And I will give special free basics classes for non-technical people. Okay. Interview point of view, revision classes. And I also help in resume preparation. Okay. Which one has jobs? Power BI, Python, or Tableau? Suppose if we have 90 jobs in Power BI data analytics, if you learn only Power BI and SQL, out of 90, you can apply for only 50 jobs. If you learn Power BI, SQL, and Python, out of 90, you can apply for 80 jobs. If you learn Power BI, SQL, Tableau, out of 90 jobs, you can apply for 60 jobs. Okay. So which one you should learn? Power BI, Python, or Tableau? If you are not interested in coding, you can take Power BI, SQL plus Tableau. If you are interested in coding, you can go for Power BI, SQL, and Python. Okay. So these are some of the comments I received from previous institutes, consultants, and previous direct students. So please save my number for trainings related updates in WhatsApp status. My number is 630 50 60 684. Thank you.